This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. In the last episode, we explored Kashyyyk, and for a Star Wars world and game, it's kind of dark. We found out about the oppression of a people on Kashyyyk of the Wookiees under the hand of Zerka Corporation, and apparently their leadership was okay with the way things are. I guess to just make sure violences occur or something like that. But as the good Jedi we are, and with our companion being a Wookiee, we've got to do something about it. Well, we need to explore to find out what we can do. We've dealt with some Zerka people, told them to scoundrel off. We heard HK say some funny lines about killing is fun, and, well, there's just more to go. But yeah, you gotta admit, Knights of the Old Republic is kind of, even though the Star Wars series is dark in its own weird way, it's always weird when you see a game actually take it to the next degree, you know? So, hello, Wookiee guard. Hey, you're not permitted to pass into the Shadowlands. Only Chunder may allow you entry. Especially when you bring filth such as this with you. This Madclaw has no place here. Who are you to question my place? You followed Chunder in the arms of outsiders. And yet you travel with outsiders yourself. Speak no more. Chunder will decide if you're permitted to enter the Shadowlands. Where's this Wookiee I need to see? Actually, what was that about, Zaalbar? We should proceed to the village. I'm sure we'll both get answers there. Yeah, like before I said, I think you had to deal with the Wookiee situation, even if you don't have Zaalbar with you to go to the Shadowlands. It's true. We gotta mess with it. So, let's make our way to the Wookiee village and see if we can get the permission of the leader, or perhaps cause a revolution to occur. Who knows? Either way could happen in Star Wars. Actually, is there anything else here? Ah, they're locked. I forgot to... None of my people are security. Am I in an area where I can swap? Nah, I can't. Well, we'll come back later. They're probably going to have, like, credits or antidotes in there. I forgot to switch out a character that actually has security. Oh, well. That's the only bad thing about not having the main character be a scoundrel, is that you can basically have any, oops. Uh-oh.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Oh, good. More Dark Jedi. I'm not even full on health. I'm probably going to have to heal myself before we go into the combat. Alright. Zaalbar. What the? You're... Oh my god, you're still back here. What the hell? Okay, I'm running. Run! Golly, what the hell, game? The AI didn't even follow me. Seriously. I've never had that big of an issue before. Usually, my AI companions will follow me in combat. Ugh. My god, that's ridiculous. I thought they were right behind me the whole time. Well, maybe I bet the Dark Jedi are gonna start. And they hit me with like force drain. Actually, might as well heal myself again while we're here before they come. Okay. Anyway, now we can. Now you can help me. Thanks, guys. All right. Anyway, that was so stupid. Sure. My god. All right. Let's see if I can force whirlwind him. Well, they seem to be not too difficult, so. There we go. There we go. Level 2. Nice. Excellent. Thank you. When you guys help, you're awesome. Ugh. Gee, Merry Christmas. I got some more lightsabers. A double-bladed one, which we'll give to Juhani. Oh, we even get one with a purple crystal. Is Samuel L. Jackson here? He's one bad MFer. Well, he was cool. He was a cool character. Too bad he went out like a little punk in the movies, but he kind of had to, I guess. Anyway, let's level up. All right. Oh, do I want to try and max out my strength by the end of the game or raise my dex? I think we're gonna go with strength for the rest of the game. I think sounds pretty solid. Let's get that persuade up. Yeah, I know I should be doing treat injury, but I really want to have persuade work more regularly. Alright, let's see. Force speed is up. Force push. I still have to wait till then. I might do stun droid eventually. I think I'm gonna do force. I've really thought about doing force affect mine just to help me with persuasion. You know, I mean, yeah, I should be doing a more of a. I'm trying to build a more like effective game, like where some abilities aren't necessary or whatnot, but I still am role-playing it for a point, so yeah, you know what, I'll go ahead and buy affect mine, even though you shouldn't have to, but I'm going to do it just for the purposes of actually, you know what, I don't know, it's really, yeah, let's do it. Okay, yeah, let's just accept it. Alright, we did it, let's just accept the fact I did it. Alright. Like I said, you can go through the whole game without affect mine at all. And if you're trying to go for a pure like combat build, or pure like 100% like use all of your abilities to like their effectiveness, then affect mine is not necessary. But I've realized I've missed out on a lot of options for not having affect mine, and also it helps us with persuasion when we have that ability as well. So, all right. Anyway, with the Dark Jedi out of the way, let's deal with the plot of this place. Stop right there, outsider! You are under the domain of Chunder, chieftain and leader! Stand aside! This human is with me! I want access to the home of my people! You have no right here, Madclaw! This human should not have brought this taint upon our land! You must answer to Chunder!
What does he mean, Zaalbar? What taint? You mean... Never mind, I'm gonna go that way.
He means me! I am the taint that you brought back! Shut up, Growl! You are nameless with dishonor, Madclaw. Yours is a foulness that disgusts me. Ugh, enough talk. You and the outcast Madclaw will be taken to Cheddar now.
Well, looks like we're forced to deal with this no matter what. So, looks like we don't have our trusty Zaalbar as a chosen companion. So, for combat purposes, I probably should have like Bastila and Karth. But I'm going to put Mission in the group for story purposes. Perhaps she'll have some extra conversations to say regarding her friend and ally. I hope. I've played this game enough, but there's some things I tend to forget, like, you know, when do characters converse with each other? Do they have lines? Sometimes some characters won't say lines because they give random priority to certain characters, or the game will glitch, or, you know, yada 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 yada.
Step forward and address mighty and wise Chunder, outsider. I don't often allow visitors of your kind.
You are flanked by circus slavers. Are they not outsiders, or have you sold all of Kizhik to them?
Oh, Brother Zaalbar, you've been exiled a long time. You shouldn't speak in that tone. Things are different now. You are Madclaw without honor. You have no choice among your own people. I, on the other hand, am chieftain.
Well, looks like there's some family issues as well. Ignore him, Chunder. You deal with me now. A nice nest of lies you constructed. If you've made deals with slaver, the truth will get out eventually.
You may talk, but no one will believe you. I've had a long time to guide what my people think. They trust me, the mighty Chunder, even with my brother insane and father enslaved. I rose to protect my people despite it all.
Father was enslaved? Mighty Chunder, what are you talking about? You were the runt!
I am no runt. Like I said, Zaalbar, a lot has changed and you're years away. We will discuss this soon enough.
What do you want? Why drag us here? This will only lead to a fight. I like that option. It's like, if there's a point to this, can we just fight now? What do you want? Why drag us here?
I haven't killed Zaalbar because he is my brother, and I hope he and I could come to an agreement. You are irrelevant. I may be able to put you to use on a menial task. Zaalbar will have to stay here, of course.
I will not abandon Zaalbar to you.
It isn't your choice, Vauldemare. I already have him. I have a personal matter to discuss with him. You have other duties. A simple thing. Another Wookiee has suffered the same fate as Zaalbar, gone mad and been exiled. He now lurks the Shadowlands. More importantly, he's pestering my Zerka allies during the Shadowland expedition. It's not good for business. Sorry, I burped in the middle of my conversation there, but I don't care about you humans.
I'm only interested in what I'm looking for, a star map. What happened with you and Zaalbar? Give me your version. What happened with you and Zaalbar? Give me your version.
Zaalbar didn't tell you. He took offense to my trading a few of our people for favors and weapons. I didn't understand his objection. Imagine the destruction. A Zerker Corporation had come in with blasters firing. I saved many lives.
Wow, dude.
Of course, I also gained weapons and arranged for certain rivals to be taken. I protected my allies and my power grew.
Wow, man, way to be a self-hating Wookiee, really, when you think about it. Giving yourself up for power and in terms of your people. Which explains why the Wookiees in the room haven't killed you.
Each hasn't come to understand the benefit of working with the enemy, unlike your exiled companion. Young Zaalbar had no foresight. He couldn't control his outrage. He attacked me with his claws and damned himself doing it. I have a few careful stories, and everyone calls him Bad Claw. Even Father Frere. I easily had him exiled.
I won't do this. Do your own dirty work.
You don't have much choice. You can flee the planet if you want, but I'm keeping Zaalbar here with me. He'll stay until the Mad Claw is dead. The Zerker would never let me hold you, but they don't care what I do with fellow Wookiees.
You can't do that! He can't do that, can he? He can't hold Zaalbar prisoner just because he's chieftain, can he?
I think he can. Mission is a weird situation. I need Zaalbar with me as a guide.
No, you don't need him to find your way. Over the years, I have had my people trained to understand Galactic Basic. I tell them it is better to understand the enemy. They think it'll make the Zerker easier to fight. Actually makes them easier to obey. Remember, you can't beat me here. No one would dare oppose me to join with an outsider in exile.
You're right, brother. Someone would.
What are you talking about, Zaalbar? Yeah, Zaalbar, you and me. You see, Chandar, there is someone. Make a good, Zaalbar. I love the writing in this game. They really did a lot of work with it. Who are you talking about, Zaalbar?
Do you speak of Frere, our father? Why, he was the one that ordered you exiled when you attacked me. He went as mad as you when he finally discovered the slavers. He dared challenge them alone and has not been seen since. That was years ago. Let him go, Zaalbar. I rule now. I'll take the Wookiee forward, but there are prices to pay.
He makes sense. I don't think we're gonna cooperate with this guy. Don't listen, Zaalbar. It's not worth it. Let's see. Don't play it. Don't listen, Zaalbar. It's not worth it.
No more words, outsider. I've given my orders. I can't hold you here, but Zaalbar will stay until you kill the Mad Claw in the Shadowlands.
Buddy, we'll get you out of here. You can count on us.
The guards will let you pass now. Leave the village through the northwest and follow the platform to the south and the east. You'll eventually see a worker Lucan awaits for you. He'll lower you to the forest floor. Go!
Looks like we've lost our companion, Zaalbar, one of our greatest melee fighters. Except we have Juhani, which is the second best melee fighter in the game, and Bastila, and Karth, and Canderous. Actually, technically, I don't know why I'm saying that. Zaalbar is the best melee fighter in the game. It's just Juhani or Bastila are Juhani, Bastila, and Karth are also good replacements as well. But Zaalbar is the best melee character in the game. By far, next to us, of course. Alright, well, sorry, mission. Looks like we're going to have to do their dirty work before we can get Zaalbar back. So, let's see if the Wookiees have anything to say. Never take me as a slave outsider. By Bacchus' blade, you will not. By Grumthar's hammer, what savings? Looks like unless the Wookiee has a named character, I don't think we're going to get much out of this. Or out of the characters. Oh well. Yeah, it looks like none of them have names. Although, sometimes it's a good idea to talk to everyone, even if you don't know if. Let's see, you get a. Oh, nice to get some adrenals, head packs, computer spikes, and the whatnot. But sometimes it's a good idea to talk to everyone, even if they don't have a name. You'd be surprised how often the game will sometimes throw in a side quest or something like that while you're not paying attention. I mean, it doesn't happen all the time, mind you, but alright, let's save under that old slot there. I probably should have made more slots now that I think about it, but I haven't had any super big issues with what's the word, with editing yet, or loss of video, at least at the moment. Let's see, where's that holder of laws? I assume I'm supposed to go back the other way, but yeah, let's keep exploring around, see if we can talk to anyone else, see if there's any named Wookiees here that have a. Doesn't seem like it. I assume those are the female Wookiees, the ones that are a bit small, or not smaller, but they have less fur. I assume. I could be wrong. I guess it doesn't matter, but just thought I'd be checking. Let's see if the holder of laws has anything to tell us. Maybe there's some tribal rule or a ritual we can do to get Chunder out of leadership hands or something like that. Although we probably still have to do that job for him. Too bad we have to take out another Wookiee to do it. But well, we're a resourceful Jedi. We can figure it out. Hello, War Oznor. Yes. Hello, outsider. I heard your arrival. I trust you won't cause trouble in our village. You don't want bloodshed. Can I ask you some questions? I'm sorry, like most of the village, I've been preoccupied by these troubled times. I don't really want to speak with you. Well, not unless you can tell me where young Roar is. Do you keep track of slaves taken? I am no slaver. I have no way of knowing one way or another. You'll excuse me if I don't take you at your word. When did Roar go missing? It could be 10 days or more. He was planning a hunt and nobody seems to know when he was leaving. He is now overdue. I don't know where to start. It is strange. Why do you think it's strange? I don't believe he was taken by slavers. Their slave transports haven't been seen around here. If it wasn't slavers, perhaps he fell in the Shadowlands, but he knew them well. I would search for him, but I don't know where to start. My days of money in the lower forest are behind me. Would there be a reward for finding him? I could look for him. You could. I've never had an offer of help from an outsider. I'll reserve my judgment for when I see results. Well, I'll be going now. Farewell. Baka keep you. I guess Baka's their deity. I've noticed in the Star Wars universe, there seem to be two constants in the world of Star Wars. Is that Wookiees seem to be taking as slaves quite a bit. That happened even in the original trilogy. They mentioned that as well in the books. But also that Twi'leks also seem to be a race that seems to be enslaved quite regularly, weirdly enough. I wonder why that is. I mean, they're still slaves. In Star Wars, as a Flash Gordon-y type of world it has a lot of dark underbellies, like slavers, gangsters, and stuff like that. And I know, obviously, slavers would probably just take anyone, but, you know, there seem to be a couple of constants when it comes to that type of stuff, but, oh well. Let's, use some force speed so we can get back to the exit really quickly and not waste the whole episode just walking around this little village. Yeah, it does kind of suck getting our losing our Wookiee, but well, we can handle it. We got a bunch of Jedi in our team, so it's not too bad. Let's see. There's really not much to this village. It's just that, and that's it. Kind of pathetic. Ashley, do I actually want to... You know, that'd be an interesting challenge to use a scoundrel in the group, even though I shouldn't. I thought about switching it out with another companion, which I should for combat reasons, but I mean, the scoundrels can do damage. If you just have to remember to, you can't just like run through and attack stuff. You actually have to move scoundrels around to actually take advantage of their abilities, like either going stealth or moving them behind other targets during combat. It just means if I do it like this, I have to realize that I am going to take the brunt of all attacks because I'm the meleeer in the group. So I just have to kind of keep that in mind. Oh yeah, that was the guy. But now I said I keep HK around just in case if he has any funny conversation bits to have. I can't guarantee he's going to talk all the time, but oh, I have
Sure.
Oh, some monsters or creatures have respawned.
Ready.
Have they come yet? Nope.
Yeah?
We can, I think
Gotcha.
mission actually had security, so we can What? Her skill's too low. What? I thought I maxed out her oh wait, no. Is it Karth that has? No, I thought I maxed out all her security. Yeah, she got 13. It's too low? No way. Wow. That's pathetic.
Yeah?
Alright. And I don't even think I have any items that I can equip her to improve her. Man, I guess T3 would be the one that would have the skill to do it. Well, that's annoying. Actually, I might as well unequip her and give her something else since too bad you can't give oh well.
What?
Alright, well we'll
Sure.
have to. Oh, I bet I'm supposed to have the
Ready.
I bet
Yeah?
if you I bet it's a really high skill, and if you don't have it, you have to get that key card or something like that to unlock the supply station. That makes
Yes.
sense. Alright.
Yeah?
Ready.
Alright, let's
Master.
are you really not that close?
Yet.
Come on. I'm trying to get my range dude to attack him like that. The strategy. Oops, no. I gave you Power Blast for a reason. And I'll just blast with you.
Sure.
Mission you're not even. Alright. Ah, come on! Alright, fine. Man. I'm so used to having like extra fighters in my group, I didn't realize how
Ready.
What? Aw, come on, game. Am I gonna die to these dudes? Really? That's bad. I might actually die.
What?
Alright, let me get mission behind so she can get
Ready.
wow. Man, without my main character, see, this is what happens when you try to this sucks. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Might as well just let myself get killed. Wow. That sucks. Well, you know, I didn't choose the most combat effective group, I'll admit. That's my fault there. Well, let's do it again. Although if my oh, what's the word? My force wave had worked. Well, like I said, my build is built for me, the group being me and like either Karth, Bastila, or Zaalbar, or if I'm doing Dark Side, Canderous Ordo. But because I'm choosing like the two weakest characters in terms of their builds. Like, I love HK 47 for his personality and what he adds to the story, but as a combatant, he's probably one of the... He and T3... Actually, the droids are probably the worst characters in the game for combat, frankly, because, I mean, they're just not built for... they're just not super built for combat, and the fact that they require a unique... they require a unique item to heal them. They're not even... They can't even utilize...
What?
You know,
Sure.
they can't even utilize force heal and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Okay. Well, I'll just keep doing it, I guess. Maybe I'll get lucky. See if... Because this isn't the hard combat. I don't know why I'm dying to this.
Sure. Ready.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I actually get hits in, I'm good. Well, like I said, there is a lot of randomization to the world of Star Wars, or to the world of BioWare games. So even if you have perfect builds, sometimes you're just gonna fail, and that's just how it is. That's why you want to pause and do all that other stuff. But even when I was doing that, I was still resulting in randomization, RNG, although it's not as bad as some other games. But still. Hello. Charter said you may pass in the Shadowlands. Gurwoo can lower you down the elevator basket. Gurwoo can climb to the basket from the upper branches. You'll have to walk outside her. Path is seldom used. There may be vermin nesting in line. Be ready to fight. Alright, well thanks for nothing, bozo. Alright. But yeah, like I was saying about droids not being very effective, it's just because, like, I mean, they can be built fine if you do it correctly. It's just with the fact that no, I don't know why you didn't force world like I told you to, but it's just because they can't be force healed, and they need unique items that affect only them, you know. So they also have unique armor, which means you have to spend money on their equipment, because most times it doesn't drop, you know. Come on! There you go. Thank you. Yeesh. I wish force powers respawned quicker, or refilled quicker, so I could that looks like some Wookiees are fighting the wildlife around here. Alright, let's get a frag grenade in and then have him start just power blasting a dude. Same with mission.
Sure.
Alright, let's help them out. Since they're distractions, I can take them out pretty easily. There we go.
What do you want, outsider? We'll let you follow us on our hunt. Troll is not here for your amusement.
Don't test me, Wookiee. I go where I want. I don't mean you any harm.
I believe it with what our plan is free of you. Your kind are only here to take or destroy. I won't let your trophy dead or as a slave. Leave me. You have no place here.
Force persuade. Just if you... I want you to answer my questions. See, there's the force persuade option, by the way. I am Vauldemare, and I act for Chunder.
Chunder? Bah! What do I care if you act for him when he does not act for us?
Show me respect or regret. Explain what you mean by that.
No, not to you. You're an outsider. Only care our weakness. I will not say anything to you.
I want you to answer my questions.
I should answer your questions. Yes, perhaps one or two.
Do you know of a crazed Wookiee in the Shadowlands?
The only crazed creature I know of is one of your kind, outsider, not mine. We see him from time to time.
My kind? What's he talking about?
We leave him alone. He has our respect because he has braved the lands alone. Sometimes he helps lone travelers. He is crazy, though. Our finest warriors hunt the Shadowlands group, yet he lives there alone. Avoid them. Madness is to be feared.
Huh. Another one of my kind? Perhaps a human? Or maybe... Well, let's ask more questions before we go any further. How long has he been down there?
Many years. It's been impossible to know how many. A decade, two. Perhaps he can answer your questions or kill you.
What do you think of Chundar?
He is our chieftain and will be obeyed. That is our way. Whether I trust him, whether he says or not, doesn't matter. In time, someone will replace him, for better or worse. I don't know. It'll be for Baka to decide.
I guess Baka is the Wookiee god, I guess? Or goddess? I don't know. How will Baka decide? What does that mean?
Baka was our greatest warrior. His ancient sword is the tool of ascension, the mark of a chieftain.
Oh, he's an ancestor.
Chunder no longer displays it, not since he took the role of chieftain years ago. If someone else could produce it. Bah, I talk like a mere child. This is foolishness.
Could a bread relative of Chundar challenge?
It truly would take Baka's blade for that to happen. Chunder is the last member of his family. There were others, but they were marked with madness. We don't speak their names. They are without honor.
Do you know of a... Oh, wait, we are still that. How's Kishik fared under the Zerka Corporation?
You taunt me with foolish questions like that. How do you think? My people go missing and die. We can't fight back. Chunda has botted to reduce the slaves taken, but if any Zerka die, it increases again.
Big Z once told me he had seen paradise destroyed by the greed of outsiders. I never understood what he meant until now.
Yeah, no. I seek an ancient star map. Have you seen it?
I don't concern myself with outside toys. Search where you will. I'm not wasting my time.
Well, I guess I'll leave you alone.
Yes, go and don't expect a friendly welcome if you return. This world is my home, not yours.
Oof. Well, thanks for helping you out, by the way. But all right. Well, I can understand their frustration because of what's happened to their people. I'd be annoyed too. Heck, I'm descended from Scottish warriors of war who fought the British for their own land, so I can. Well, I mean, I can't exactly relate, but my family history has a tie to stuff like that. So there's something like that in my family line. So you know, just to kind of keep it up. Ooh, we finally make it to the Shadowland elevator. Get a combat suit and bowcaster. We'll probably sell those later. Nope, nothing else here. All we need to do now is talk to the Wookiee and make it down below and see what the Shadowlands have to offer. Can we make it through the Shadowlands? Will we be able to find the crazed Wookiee and take it out so that Zaalbar can be saved? And what is this crazed human that lives under the Shadowlands as well? Will he be another interesting party member? Probably the second best next HK-47? Find out next time on the next episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. And may the Force be with you.